Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I've been off for a good few months, probably over 6 months at this point. I needed a little bit of a break. I needed like a mental health break, and then everything going on just kind of threw everything up in the air, and I didn't really have any motivation to come back. And where this is a hobby for me, I didn't want to be in a situation where my hobby was not enjoyable for me anymore, so I decided to take a break to try and avoid that. And as such, that meant that I was gone for over 6 months. So I'm back now, hopefully, for a while. I hope you're all staying safe and you're all staying healthy during this time of the virus that shall not be named. I've heard a lot of things on YouTube about not being able to say the name of this virus, but I hope you're all safe and healthy. And I decided to start making videos again as a way of distracting myself and hopefully distracting others when it comes to dealing with being stuck at home and in quarantine and all that fun stuff. So today my video is an empties video. This is the first one of 2020. I emptied out my empties bin in January because I knew I wasn't going to be filming videos for a while, so there was another load of it. But this is all stuff that I have finished in 2020. I want to put out a disclaimer. This is not stuff I started and finished in 2020, but it's my first group of products that I have actually finished in 2020. So without further ado, let's get right into this. So the first two products I have here are samples. They actually fell out of the little garbage can I have down here. I also have a little garbage bag here to put everything in. So the first product I have is a Luke Total Skin Solution Charcoal Nose Cleansing Strip. This comes for free in some Jolse orders that you place. I think this is the $20 product that you get. Like, you spend 20 bucks, you get this for free. I love Jolse.com. Jolse is one of my favorite K-beauty websites because their products, they carry a huge amount of products. The products are all really reputable, and they give you like 500 samples with each order, which is super great. But this nose strip worked really well. I used it a couple nights ago because I have a few blackheads on either side of my nose, which is not ideal, but it worked really well. It dried really quickly. It smells a little funny, but if you can get past the smell, this is, I mean, you get it for free. So if you want to use it, you get it for free from a Jolse order. It is handy. Next up is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish Complexion Perfecting Microfine Powder. This was like, it wasn't remarkable to me. For the price tag of this, I would never purchase it as a full size. I mean, I used the sample. It was okay. Wasn't anything to write home about. All right, I have a bunch of sheet masks here that I'm gonna put in this bag before they leak everywhere, because one of them already has leaked everywhere on the floor in my bathroom, which is kind of gross. But this is the Nature Republic Ceramide Real Comforting Mask Sheet. I really liked this, but I didn't really notice a difference between it and their cheaper version, which is the Real Nature. I don't think I'd purchase it again if the Real Nature is available. The next sheet mask I have is the Etude House 0.2 millimeter White Flower sheet mask. I love these sheet masks. The eye holes are a big, itchy lip. The eye holes are a little bit smaller than they used to be, so it's not as comfortable to wear, but still my favorite sheet mask. It's really thin, it's super soaked in essence, and it sits really nicely on my face. It doesn't slide around the way some other masks can. I really like them, and they're not expensive, and you can get them on 50% off on the Etude House website a lot, so definitely repurchase this. I have the Innisfree My Real Squeeze Mask EX in Fig. This smelled divine. It smelled absolutely amazing. I really, really liked it. It really moisturized a lot. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be moisturizing. It's an essence type, so I'm assuming it's supposed to be moisturizing, but it was a really nice smell. It sit really nicely on my face, and I really liked it. I'll definitely purchase that one again. I have the Hulika Acai Berry Pure Essence Mask Sheet. I like these masks, these sheet masks, because they open like this. So instead of tearing off the top, you can actually pull it open like that, and it makes it easier to get, my hair is everywhere. It makes it easier to get the sheet mask out without having to like really dig your fingers in and crumple it up. I really like these masks. They're cheap. I would definitely repurchase again. I have another Hulika Pure Essence Mask Sheet. This one is in lemon. Definitely, again, like the acai, definitely repurchase it again. Really liked it. Fit really nicely on my face. Love the packaging. just great. And then I have the Etude House 0.2mm in Cherry Blossom. Again, smelled really nice. I really enjoyed it. It sat nicely on my face. It's my favorite sheet masks ever. Definitely repurchase. I have the Too Cool for School Fresh Gore Dragon's Blood Sleeping Pack. This was okay. You got a lot. Like, this took me over a year. I would say closer to a year and a half to use up. You get a lot of product in this. You get 100 mils of product in this, which is a lot of product. And it's not super expensive. But it was really unremarkable. I don't think I wouldn't purchase it again. Let's be honest. I wouldn't. I prefer the Laneige one. The Laneige one works a lot better. It sits a lot nicer on my face and on my skin. So that's a no-go. I have the Verb Manage and Restore Hydrating Hair Mask. This, unremarkable. It didn't really do much, to be honest. It felt more like a conditioner than a hair mask. It's not my favorite. It's for the price tag. It's definitely not being repurchased. I can get better for cheaper. So this is a no-go. I have the Vichy Laboratories Idealia Nuit Cream. This I got for free from Top Box Circle for review. I don't think it's meant for dry skin. I think it's meant more so for oily skin. It is a gel moisturizer. And it's really lightweight. And for me, night cream, I want a cream, not a gel. So I think it's meant for someone with combination to oily skin, not necessarily normal to, well, normal to. I mean, everything's meant for normal skin. I have normal to dry. And my skin's been a little bit drier this winter than it has been in the past. So I think that it's meant for someone else. It was okay. Wouldn't purchase it for my skin. I have a sample size of the Innisfree Green Tea Seed Serum. This was super thick. I actually really liked it. It was really like honey-esque, like honey thickness. It smells really perfumey, so if you're sensitive to scents, it's probably not the best for you. But for me, I really enjoyed it. It worked well as a serum. I think I would purchase the full size if I ever need another serum. I don't for a really long time and I have so many backups. But yeah, I would definitely consider purchasing the full size. And I finished a foundation. It's been so long. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. This is not meant for my skin. It's full coverage. And I feel like, and it's full coverage matte, and I have normal to dry skin, so it looked quite cakey on my skin. It looked beautiful in pictures when it came to cosplay stuff, but in real life, like anytime I would apply it like on either side of my nose, it would become super cakey and look really gross, and it's just not an everyday. I used it up in the winter and it's just not an everyday foundation. I'm not really a big fan of super full coverage anymore other than cosplay stuff, but yeah, it's not worth the price tag for me because it's not meant for my skin. I have a sample size of the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. I loved this. It's weird. I have an itchy nose, hang on. It's weird because it goes on like a powder, but when you put it on your face, it like feels like a liquid. It feels like you're splashing water on your face because it gets colder. But for me, I really liked that feeling on my face. It worked really well. I really enjoyed it. You got a decent amount. I think it's lasted me about 3 weeks. And I considered buying the full size, but I have so much powder that I got to get through the powder that I do have in order to purchase this. But this is definitely on my list to check at like Winners or Marshalls to see if they have it, and if it ever goes there, I would definitely consider purchasing a full size. I have the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I hated this. This was terrible. It was sticky. It felt goopy. I didn't like having to wait 10 minutes like people recommend before applying your foundation. I was like, well, you shouldn't have to wait that long to apply foundation. I didn't like it, would not consider purchasing the full size, didn't feel like it did anything. And I have the Indeed Hydroluron Moisture Boosting Serum. I got this for free again from Top Box Circle. It was okay. I don't think it did a huge amount of hydrating on my face. It didn't feel like it did. It could have. Didn't feel like it did. But yeah, it's not something I would consider. I don't think I would consider purchasing it, to be honest, because I didn't see a difference. I have a sample size here of the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer, Primer, and Moisturizer in one. I use this as a primer on top of moisturizer and sunscreen. I liked this. I would definitely consider purchasing the full size. It was more hydrating than it was like the pore filling or mattifying. It made my makeup sit quite nicely, even like the full coverage. I use this with the full coverage Estee Lauder, and it made it sit a little bit nicer on my face, which is nice if you have like any foundation that you don't like. It might be worth it to try this. You know, it didn't make my makeup super last longer. Like I had to use powder and setting spray for that, but I really enjoyed the texture of this. The smell of it's really pretty. I would consider purchasing the full size eventually. I would not consider buying it now because I have so much primer that it's crazy and I need to get through that before I consider it, but this would definitely be on my list. I have the Nature Republic Argan Real Nature Foam Cleanser. I loved this stuff. This stuff is super moisturizing even though it's a water-based cleanser and it doesn't stay on your face that long. It's not expensive. This is, I believe, $10 or $11 US, which is super affordable when it comes to these types of cleansers. Oh, icky note again. I really enjoyed it. It was super creamy. It sat really nicely. It foamed up beautifully on my face. I would definitely purchase this again. And I have the Soft Soap Juicy Pomegranate and Mango Infusions Body Wash. We got a 4-pack of these from Costco because we were running low on body wash, and we decided rather than going all over town, we were at Costco that day and they were on sale for like $8 for 4. So we were like, okay. So we purchased the pack of 4 and I like the smell of this. The only issue is it's got beads, those moisture beads in it, which I'm not a huge fan of. But I mean, they smell nice, foams up really nicely. We're on our second one right now. It works well for both of us. The scent doesn't linger, which is nice if you work in like a scent-free environment. So the scent doesn't linger at all. But yeah, it's a really nice body wash, cheap. I would purchase it in a pinch again if I needed to. I do prefer the Body Shop, to be honest, because I feel like the Body Shop is a little more environmentally friendly because there's no moisture beads in it. But for a drugstore, this is pretty good. I have more sheet masks because it's been like 2.5 months and I use a sheet mask every 4 days. So I'm going to have a lot of these. This is the Goodall Waterful Mask in Propolis. I really like these masks. They're super, super moisturizing. They sit really nicely on my face and they smell nice. I would definitely purchase this again. I have the Pure Nature Collagen Mask from Secrets. I don't like purchasing collagen masks if I can avoid it because collagen molecules are too big to penetrate your skin in any way, shape, or form when it comes to topical products. The idea of collagen is a marketing ploy. It doesn't actually make a difference to your skin. So I don't choose. I kind of focus on brightening and the moisturizing aspects. The mask was okay, not my favorite. I think I got it for free from a Jolse order again because when you hit $50 US in an order, they send you a free face mask. So this is what came with that one, but I wouldn't purchase it on my own. I have the Sue Black Charcoal Bubble Sheet Mask. This is the one that you put on your face and it like bubbles up. There's a reaction or something with the air and it starts to bubble up on your face. And it's supposed to help exfoliate, or not exfoliate, like purify your pores. I really enjoy these types of masks. They feel really like, they feel like bugs are crawling across your face. But I like the feeling after the fact because when you remove the mask and then rinse your face off, it does make your face feel quite a bit fresher and quite a bit more like purified, to be honest. And then when you go in with your other skincare, it makes your other skincare feel like it's penetrating it a lot easier. And I have the J. June Rose Blossom Mask. This was okay. It was super thin. It looked really funny on your face because it almost had a skin-like feel to it. So you kind of looked like Buddy from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It was weird. It was okay. It smelled nice. They're really expensive for what they are. They're one of the higher-end Korean brands. I would buy it. I would purchase the other ones, the ones that come with the like toner and serum or the moisturizer at the top. I would purchase those over this one. But yeah, I wouldn't be inclined unless they were on a really good sale to purchase these again. I have the Bedhead by TG Superstar Queen for a Day Thickening Spray. This did nothing. Would not purchase it again unless it's on a really good sale because I think I've tried this like 2 or 3 times now. It doesn't work. The Puff Me styling powder works so much better than this. But yeah, no, it's not something I would choose to purchase. I have a Sephora brand sponge here that I used for fake blood, so you can see the fake blood on it. It fell onto the floor and my cats got at it, so it's not good anymore. These sponges are actually really nice. Like, they are super soft. They're actually softer than the beauty blenders when it comes to dry sponges. I like using my sponges dry. I don't like using them damp because I just feel like they don't have as much coverage when they're damp, and I prefer to use my sponges dry. They're softer and they're a lot cheaper, and I would definitely purchase them again if I'm ever in need of any more sponges. I have the Etude House Any Cushion Cream Filter in tan. This is a cushion refill. You can buy these with Korean brands. You can purchase refills to put into the compacts. You can pop out the refill and put in a refill. This is the color of it. It's like a mesh sponge. I like Etude House. It's more of a BB cream than anything else. It's really light coverage and it looks really pretty. It's very, very dewy. So if you don't like dewy skin, not for you. But I really enjoyed using it. It's not super expensive, and I mean, at least they're trying to help the environment a little bit by not selling the compacts over and over again. And this is probably my new favorite mascara ever, and I hate it because it's so expensive, and I'm in the process of looking for a cheaper dupe of this. This is the Too Faced Damn Girl mascara. I got it in a sample size. I love this mascara. My lashes love this mascara. It volumizes my lashes like crazy. Like, it makes them look like I've got false lashes on. And it's the only mascara I have ever come across that does that and does it consistently. It does get messy around the seal. However, I love the packaging. The packaging is super pretty. The only issue is it's $32 Canadian. Oh my gosh, it's far too expensive for a mascara, so I'm on the hunt for a drugstore dupe or a Korean dupe for this. If you know of any, let me know, because I would love to try it out. It looks like the Better Than Sex one and everything, and I would love to try it out. I am interested in finding a drugstore dupe for this. Absolutely. All right, I have a refill of the Real Art Moisture Cleansing Oil from Etude House. I currently have this in a container in my bathroom. I'm still in the middle of using it. I actually really like this cleansing oil. They sell it in refills too, so you only have to buy the container once, and then you have a refill that you buy for like half the price tag. It's great. I really enjoy it. I enjoy using it. It works really well on my makeup, especially even waterproof mascara or like really glittery eyeshadow, which one I'm wearing today is really glittery eyeshadow. It works really, really well. I really like it. Would definitely repurchase it. I have even more sheet masks, just because. I have the Innisfree My Real Squeeze Mask in Coconut. Smell like coconut. I love these sheet masks. They're great. Definitely repurchase. And I have a same brand in Acai. Again, would love it. And then I have the SMP Aqua Sheet Mask in Otter. This makes you look like an otter. It's a little weird. It's a little terrifying. But it does make you look like an otter. It worked well. It's nice. I mean, if I got it again, I wouldn't say no to it. It's fine. It's moisturizing. Yeah. The next two products I have are declutters because they've kind of gone bad on me. And these are the Dear Darling tints from Etude House. These are the popsicle ones. They went south and I'm a little worried how they don't smell bad or anything, but the fact that they look like that makes me really nervous to use them. So I decided just to declutter them. They weren't super expensive. The packaging is adorable. I like tints when they're not going bad like this. I do like tints because I like wearing a tint and then putting a gloss over it because the tint wears away really smoothly, especially Etude House ones. These are mousse, more like moussey ones. They're not even expired yet. How did these go south so fast? I like the colors that you have because a lot of them are not super in your face colors. And I would definitely repurchase them again. They don't make the popsicle ones anymore, I don't think, but they have like soda pop ones, which are super cute too. But the packaging is on point and I love the packaging and I would definitely repurchase them when I don't have 500 lip products. The next thing I have is also from Etude House. This is the Oh My line. This is their black liquid liner. It's a brush applicator. I really like this actually. It's like $4 US on any website. They're great to use. You can get a thick line, a thin line. They don't skip. They're super black. They dry fairly quickly. It's not super quick, but they dry fairly quickly and they're affordable. Definitely repurchase. I have another mascara. This is the Etude House Dual Wide Eyes mascara. It's got the underlash is red here, and it's got the upper lash in black. I liked it. I'm not a huge fan of Korean mascaras because I don't feel they volumize. They tend to just lengthen and curl because that's the trend, is to have the really wide eyes. So if you're looking for that, Korean mascaras are super great. Most brands are not good at it. Etude House I find is the best when it comes to mascara. I would purchase it again if I was looking for something lengthening, or if they came out with just the under eye mascara. I really like Korean under eye mascaras. They're really beautiful. They come with tiny little wands, and I really like those. So if they came out with one that was just the under eye mascara, I would buy it again. I also have the Nude by Nature Translucent Loose Finishing Powder. This one was unremarkable. I wouldn't pay full price for it, but it was nice to use while I had it. And I have the Vichy Adelia Serum. This again was sent to me with that moisturizer for free from Top Box Circle for review. It was okay, unremarkable. I didn't really notice any huge change in my skin, but that could be because I didn't really need a huge change in my skin. It didn't break me out. Woo! And it says for all skin types. And when you have a serum that's for all skin types, it's kind of not, because it's trying to accommodate all skin types, it's not going to be good at any one of them. So it was pretty unremarkable, would not pay the price tag for it. And we are down to my last two sheet masks. The first one I have is the Tu Sewang Pure Propolis Mask. This one smelled like honey. I actually really liked it, and you can get these on sale for like 50% off all the time. So definitely repurchase that one. And then I have the Etude House 0.2mm in lemon. Smell beautiful. Definitely repurchase, my favorite brand. All right, so that is the end of my empties, my first one for 2020 and my first video back. Figured to ease into this. I used up a lot in the past 2.5 months, 3 months now. Well, I'm kind of this year on a low/no buy because we're saving as much as we can at this point for other stuff. So it's kind of restricted it, and I've kind of taken inventory of my collections, and I have a lot. And I'm trying to work through what I have before I purchase new products. So ultimately, I'm working with what I have. So you're going to see a lot more empties videos, a lot less hauls because I don't need anything. I don't have anything that I'm requiring at this point. So you're going to see a lot of products being used up with thorough reviews, and I'm really happy and excited to be able to do those for you. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up down below. And if you want to see more content from me, hopefully regularly, I make no guarantees. I'm not setting myself to a schedule. I'm kind of easing back in. But if you want to see more content from me, don't forget to hit the little red subscribe button. And if you want to be notified when I post new content, because I'm going to guarantee you there's not going to be a set schedule, hit the little bell next to it. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye!